Hey guys, my name is Miki. I'm here at the Aloe flagship store in Beverly Hills. I've put together a Wild Thing how-to video for you. I think you're gonna like it. To get started, we're gonna begin in downward facing dog. So go ahead and place your hands at the front of your mat. Start on hands and knees and make sure your hands are about shoulder distance apart. And then tuck your toes and press your hips back. You can take some time to pedal the knees out and make sure that the hamstrings are open, but feel free to keep a bend in your knees. There's a few different ways to approach Wild Thing, and we'll start with the most accessible. So as you inhale, you'll come forward to plank pose, ensuring that your shoulders are stacked right over your wrists. Bring your feet all the way together, swivel over onto the pinky side edge of your left foot, coming up into side plank. You want to make sure that your shoulder is stacked directly over your wrist. From here, you just lift your top leg up, bend the knee, and place your toes back behind you. It's very important to keep this left leg straight. You're pushing down into the knife edge of your left foot to lift your hips up, lifting the pubic bone up into the sky. Your chest will open and your head will lean back. As you inhale, you can just release the right arm up and back. Take a few breaths here, opening up your chest to the sky and maybe smiling too. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, engage the core to come back through side plank to plank pose and back to downward facing dog. To do the other side, it's the same thing. Come forward to plank, so bring your feet all the way together and drop over onto the pinky side edge of your right foot. The legs are active here. Begin by just bringing your left hand to your left hip. Pick the left leg up, bend the knee, place your toes back behind you. The left arm will sweep overhead as you press your foot into the ground to lift the hips up. Take a deep breath in and out. Bring the left hand all the way back down to the ground, stopping in plank pose, and then back to downward facing dog. Another way to enter this, you may have heard teachers say in class to flip your dog. From here, you would lift the right leg up, bend the knee, and from your downward facing dog position, drop your right leg behind you, lifting the right arm up and leaning back. Some of my favorite things about this pose are how energizing it is. It translates to miraculous pose from Sanskrit. Coming back to downward facing dog. Same thing on the left. Lift the leg up, keep your leg active as you bend the knee and flip your dog, lifting the left hand up. Eventually, you'll be able to drop the hand and take this into a wheel pose. But for now, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Wild Thing is one of my favorite poses. Not only is it just so beautiful and it's super accessible, but it's a nice way to be a little creative in your flows. Feel free to add it into your yoga practice while you're moving around. And don't forget to check out some of the other videos I've made on the Aloe Yoga YouTube channel.